Hello and welcome to Gapeys Grow Room. If you are new here, my name is Paula and I'm here in Western Washington, Zone 8B, so a little bit on the cooler part of the United States. If you're in the southern part of the US, you may have already started a lot of these seeds that I'm starting here in February. This is the month I really start my seed starting, and I've got quite a few things already started here behind me, and I've still got a few more things that I'll be starting over the next couple weeks. So I wanted to show you everything that I've started so far and what I'll be starting the rest of the month. We're going to start over here on the grow shelf that I'm using a Mars Hydro TS1000 light panel. We've got our shallots and onions that we started a few weeks ago. I did a separate video on starting these. If you missed that, I'll put a link to that in the description. But we've got 5 different varieties here and everything is germinating really well. The Gladstone is, I think, my oldest onion seed, and it's a little bit less germination rate on that one, which is to be expected. The older your seeds are, especially with onions, the poorer the germination is. But so far, everything is looking really good. And then one of the things I just started recently is here in this salad container. These are seeds that require light to germinate. So I've got them up here uncovered so that they have some light. We've got, let's see, the celery is one I just started yesterday. And then we've got some snapdragons. Those are flowers. Both of these 2 trays here in front are snapdragons that I started about a week ago. And those have not come up yet, but should be sprouting anytime now. Now, seeds that don't require light to germinate, I like to cover with a pillowcase and put them under a humidity dome. There's only 1 tray of seeds that I've got in here for now. These are my basils. So this is what I just started yesterday. We've got a purple basil, sweet basil, and a Thai basil. And basil does like warmer temperatures. So I do have this on a heat mat that I have set to, I think it's 78 degrees. So those should be taking about probably a week or so to germinate, I would expect. I have a few trays of seedlings that have sprouted here under the fluorescent lights. These are shop lights with T8 fluorescent bulbs in them. And we've got what's called spinach lettuce here from row 7 seeds. I've got 2 trays of those. I started out with just 1 tray, but there were multiple seedlings that came up in the same cells. So I got those split up and have 2 trays now. And then this one here is a farmer's market lettuce blend. So lots of different varieties of lettuce are in this tray. And I'll be splitting those out here pretty soon so that each one of these seedlings will be in a separate cell. And these last 2 trays here are different varieties of spinach. I've got Butterfly, Tundra, Renegade, and Noble. And we have a few cells that have multiple seedlings coming up. So I'll probably try and split those up and get those planted outside pretty soon. Spinach is one thing that does not like being root bound. If it stays root bound for too long, then it will just go to seed and flower, which is not what we want. So I'm going to get those planted outside here before too long. Yeah, these are very frost tolerant. I've got some spinach outside that I started last year that is still doing well and survived very cold temperatures. Now on these trays, we've got a few different things. We've got pak choi and tatsoi in this tray here. Unfortunately, the pak choi does not seem to be doing very well. It was a little bit older seeds, so I'm not too surprised. The tatsoi is looking a little better. There's lots of seedlings coming up in each of these cells, so I'm going to be separating those out into individual cells pretty soon. And the beets here in the last 2 trays also have multiple seedlings coming up in each cell. So beet seeds, if you ever plant those, they're pretty large seeds, and just 1 seed will sprout multiple seedlings. So I only put 1 seed in each of these cells, and this tray has 4 seedlings coming up in it. But we've got baby beets, cylindra beets, and the last tray is my favorite. These are the Badger flame beets that I got from row 7 seeds. And for some reason, these ones are growing a lot taller. And that is usually due to not enough light, but they're all getting the same amount of light. So I don't know, maybe they sprouted a little bit earlier, but we're going to get these transplanted and they should be fine. So here's a pile of seeds that I'll be starting over the next couple weeks. I mentioned we are about 9 weeks away from our last frost date, and most seed packets say when to start them on the back. So all you need to do if you're not sure when your last frost date is just look it up online. You can do a Google search. And ours is about end of April. So these are the herbs and flowers that is a good time to start indoors right now. We've got parsley. This one is a triple moss curled parsley that I got from Dollar Heirloom. I haven't tried this variety before, so that'll be a new one. And then we've got single Italian flat leaf parsley. This is one I grow every year. These were from Fairy Morse. And then we've got some flowers. These are Gomphrena. This one is a pink variety from Johnny's. And we've got a Globosa mixed variety from Baker Creek. And then this one is called Mandarin Orange from Baker Creek. And then lastly, we've got a Silver Aster. This one, let's see, I think this one came from M.I. Gardner. I grew it last year and it's really pretty. All right, so that is a look at everything that I've started or will be starting in the month of February. I may start a few peppers towards the end of the month as well. I'm not growing any super hot peppers, I don't think, maybe one or two varieties, and I'll definitely start those earlier than the sweet peppers. But the peppers I normally will start at the very beginning of March or late February. But March is going to be a very, very busy month for seed starting. There's a whole lot of stuff that I'm going to be starting, lots more flowers, tomatoes, peppers. I'll be sure to post another video next month showing all the stuff that I'll be starting in March. If you've done any seed starting this month, let me know what you've started. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you again soon. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. You can also find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.